Mobile Division officers took 2 men into custody after they seized a quantity of marijuana last night. Reports are that shortly after 2 a.m., officers from the Mobile Division, acting on intelligence, executed a search warrant at a home located at Catherine Street, Nassau Village, where they uncovered just over 10 pounds of marijuana. 2 adult male residents of the home were taken into custody and are expected to appear in court early next week to be formally charged. Still on crime news, police also making a drug arrest over in Harbor Island. Reports are that shortly after 3:30 p.m., officers on that island were on routine patrol when they observed a man sitting under a tent acting suspiciously. The man, on seeing the officers, fled on foot. The officers gave chase and caught the man after a short foot chase. The officers conducted a search warrant of the man and found a quantity of marijuana in his possession. The man was arrested and is expected to appear in court early next week to be formally charged. Mentoring is something the men of the Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity have taken to heart. Today they held a session with males in the 4th through 6th grades of the Sandilands Primary School. Jiminy Swing reports.
Under the shade of a tree was where we met several young men in mentoring sessions with brothers of the Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity Saturday morning. The young men are all students of the Sandilands Primary School and members of the mentoring program. Community Service Coordinator XAVIER said sessions have been continuous.
Started here at Sandilands Primary about 2 years ago. Our international program that is Go to High School, Go to College encourages brothers to go into the communities and encourage youths not only to finish primary school, high school, but to go to college. So we found it fitting that one of the communities that was affected by crime was the foster community, and this school in particular, who has been going through a lot of issues recently. So we came here to help this school mentoring their boys.
Historian ISHMAEL Smith said one thing he discussed with the mentees was respect.
Respect basically boils down to being courteous. Kind of going back to that saying, manners maketh the man, or manners gives you the world. And we were trying to come back to try and break it down for them so they can know the things that they want to focus on, such as in terms of being courteous, being helpful one to another, raising your hand if you're in class, if you're at home, assisting at home, if you see someone injured, reaching down to help them get up as opposed to laugh. So it's trying to right size our concept of what is being courteous or respectful.
These 6th graders found the sessions useful.
I enjoy most about these mentoring sessions how we learn to have good leadership skills and just learn how to be proactive and have an active life.
I like how they're teaching us of respect and how we are being active and thinking win-win and letting them teach us a different how to grow up as being men.
For Smith, giving back is what's important.
We've all had the benefit of college education. We've all had the benefit of traveling more or less and coming back. We now have an obligation to give back and help others experience that, because the more people, the more young men, the more young women get a wider experience, the more it assists and develops the Bahamas, because you're able to bring back.
Jiminy Swain, ZNS Network News.
And that does it for this portion of the news, but don't go anywhere. Sports is up next.